Fellas, you know Degree Cool Rush deodorant, right? Well, last year they changed the formula, and guys were mad about it. One dude even started a petition. So guess what? Degree heard us, admitted they messed up, and brought the original Cool Rush scent back exactly how it was. And it's in Walmart, Target, and other stores now for under $4. So grab some and remember why its cool, crisp, and fresh scent made it the #1 men's antiperspirant for the last decade. Degree Cool Rush is back, and it smells like victory for all of us.
Shopping is hard, right? But I found a better way. Stitch Fix online personal styling makes it easy. I just give my stylist my size, style, and budget preferences. I order boxes when I want and how I want. No subscription required. And he sends just for me pieces, plus outfit recommendations and styling tips. I keep what works and send back the rest. It's so easy. Make style easy. Get started today at stitchfix.com/Spotify. That's stitchfix.com/Spotify.
If not, I'm sorry. But shout out to y'all. Ego, I see you. All right, y'all. One more. I'm starting. Bear with me. I see y'all. I know I'm running behind and I'm being slow. I usually have all of this ready. Alright. Today is Friday, so shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. Without further ado, because I don't want to push it any longer. Let's get it popping.
It's time for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we live every Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. So that's the couch every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said it.
Period. Now, I did just release a new song called Up One, and I just dropped a new unofficial video on my YouTube channel today at 5. So if you haven't already seen it, and you haven't already heard it, it's the Couch Chronicles where ain't no fucking limits. Let's get it popping.
Shit is really crazy out here. You know, you can't be a queen if you having sex with married men and having a baby. Motherfuckers walking around with fake ass samurai swords playing these internet games. I don't play them games. I'm gonna let y'all have that. Yeah.
Said we up on, we might not look like it, but we do it. This has been the game and we've been doing it. I said we been up on, we ain't even gotta show our new shit. Nigga, who the fuck you think we stupid? I said we up one, we might not look like it, but we do it. This has been the game and we've been doing it. I said we been up one, we ain't even gotta show our new shit. Nigga, who the fuck you think we stupid? No. Niggas be thinking we dumb. Niggas be thinking we stupid, we not. You can get shot or you can get caught, but not from my hands. I'm OJ with the club. I'm aware that some of you call them hobos. Put yourself in the house, you did delete it like a bozo. And if you asking me, we ain't even on the same level though. What you saying, bro? You cannot compare a cubic to this diamond hole. You cannot compare something that don't exist. Make it make sense, cause I need sense to this. Yeah, I try to talk shit, but I was built for this.
I mean, I was built for this shit. The fuck? Like, I'm a Taurus.
The May one. Yes, the May one. Mayday.
Told you I was hard to kill back in the day. Bitches and sissies ain't fucking with me. If you think you wild, then please come and try. Let me come clean. That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted. Ain't thinking twice. I let it go and then double back on it. If you know, like I know, then you go back to the booth. Don't have to come harder. I'm really back by some goals. If I take a shroom and go to the moon, it's because I need a break. Shit, I can only handle a little bit of motherfuckers being fake. Yeah.
I mean, I can only handle a little bit of that shit. Just a little bit.
Okay, hold on.
Motherfuckers keep switching sides.
Yeah. Acting as if they somebody that they really fucking not. Like, you are not like that.
The fuck? Like, I'm really hurt. You wish you could be me. If it ain't directed, it ain't respected. But if I direct it, you gonna tell the police. Cut it out with all the internet games.
Man,
Ain't nobody about to keep playing with you hoes. The fuck?
streaming on all digital platforms. Run it the fuck up.
Say we up on the board, I look like it, but we do it. This has been a game and we've been doing it. I said we been up one, we ain't even gotta show our new shit. Nigga, who the fuck you think we stupid? I said we up one, we might not look like it, but we do it. This has been a game and we've been doing it. We ain't even gotta show our new shit. Nigga, who the fuck you think we stupid? You think we stupid, bitch?
Period. Okay. Now that's streaming anywhere that you can download music, and it's also a new video, unofficial video that's up right now on my YouTube channel. That's THA Real JANELL. And if you feel, I know some people had hit me up like, are you talking about? If you think I'm talking about you, I am. Get in the booth, bitch. Period. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits ever. Okay, today is the last day of Prison Jail Felon Talk, just until next month. That's it. I mean, because we do it every month. We do it every month. So just until next month. If you have done any time, it doesn't matter if you did jail time, you know, if you never made it to the yard, you know what I'm saying? Or if you did prison time and then you just got out. Like, this is a safe space to tell your story. The things that happen to you on the yard, the things that's happening on the yard. If you have a loved one that's in there that's suffering and going through stuff and they need their story heard, you're more than welcome to use my platform. That's what it's here for. Period. Coming up on the couch, we got Kevin Scott, OG Nino with Discussions in the Streets, Jasmine Johnson, I can't wait. She was something from the culture. Man in the Middle group will be here, and also my girl Michelle. We're going to be doing an actual special segment. Hey, what up, though? Taurus gang, you already know. Michelle and I are going to be doing a special episode because it is Pride Month. I know everybody don't celebrate it. That's why I didn't do the whole month Pride, this, that. But we will be doing a special episode. So any trannies or anyone of that nature would like to, tune in or give your input or send in questions, you're more than welcome to do that now. Shout out to all my gay bows. I love y'all. Okay. Now, before we go on, I do want to give a moment of silence and justice for Mashaya Moses. If you guys haven't already signed her petition, make sure that you go sign her petition on any of the Moses' pages. And it's also on my page as well. Hey. So, again, moment of silence for those that are not here with us today for whatever reason, from fentanyl, and also, if anybody knows Rashid and OKC, she's a rapper. Please, keep her in your prayers. She just lost her brother to fentanyl, so we're going to keep her lifted today too. And, just if you lost anybody, keep their name in your head. Keep their memory alive by always just thinking about them. Even if it's, with the couch. So, mom, this happens. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Now today, it's not gonna be a long day, but I do want to go ahead and tell you guys. First of all, thunder the fuck up. Like, it doesn't matter that they lost yesterday, because this is only the first game. This is only the first game. But I brought them up today because it brought me back to being on the yard when games will be happening, whether it's the NBA finals or it's the Super Bowl, or if somebody's watching hockey, baseball. It gets intense on the yard. Like, y'all think that out here, which, and it do, it got, I'm not, what Bucci be saying, no shade, but in prison, it's a little bit different. Out here, you can actually, if you wanted to, if you was scared to death, you can run from somebody. You can run from them your whole life if you wanted to. In prison, there's no running from anyone. There is no place on the yard that you can go that you literally won't be touched. You can be touched anywhere. So that's why I say it's a little different on the yard, because it's not like you can cut somebody out over the internet and then you can maybe never see them again, or you possibly could see them but you can duck and dodge them. But in prison, you say something before, like when the yard is about to close, if you like, bitch, fuck you, you pussy ass bitch, and the yard closed, as soon as the yard open, you better believe it's, y'all know how the doors be sliding, it's gonna be like, and as soon as you see your face, like, almost seeing to, no, baby, they gonna be like, motherfucker. As soon as the door is open, they gonna be trying to open the door on their own. I'm not kidding. When it comes to, you can't run from that on the yard. So, placing bets, when it comes to these games, I've seen some crazy shit when it came to games. My wife was actually involved in some crazy shit. And it was, I think, her maybe first month there. Her first month. But it was the Super Bowl. And when I say the game got so intense that she punched somebody in the jaw and broke their leg in 3 different places. Okay? Like, the games get intense on the yard. Now, if you don't pay up, you can either find yourself getting beat the fuck up every day until you pay, or get beat the fuck up, all your stuff taken, and still gotta pay some more because, shit, what the fuck they had to wait for? Why'd you have to put me through all of this? I used to be like, damn. But my thing was this. I never chose to watch TV on the yard. I said, no, I'm not, because one, I don't want to have to wait in line to try to watch TV. I don't want somebody to kick me out of line and then be like, oh, you was never in line, like, play me for a fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have to go through no dumbass bullshit over a TV. And I also, my biggest thing was, I didn't want to have to see things on the news that was happening in Tulsa or anywhere with somebody that I knew, and I couldn't do nothing about it. I couldn't, I just was like, I can't do that. Because I had a habit of getting in my emotions growing up when I couldn't control a situation. Like, if somebody that I knew was hurt and I couldn't get out there and fight somebody for them. Like, I used to fight so much growing up that it was like, when I hear my sister getting into a fight, well, when I used to be like, oh no, like, I used to have anxiety. I used to be like, yo, I wouldn't give a fuck if I just paid for this whole entire phone call. I would hang up because I don't need that. Like, it was a point where I was like, I don't even want to talk to none of my family. Like, y'all could really not even visit no more. Like, even though a penitentiary blessing is really like getting mail. I personally didn't want to have to deal with the responsibility of carrying their feelings on my back when I had to carry my own and deal with everything that was happening on the yard. It was like, I can't, like, I love y'all, but I can't concern myself with a fight that you get into in a club and I can't do nothing about it. And then I'm getting in my feelings, I'm mad, and then I might snap off or spaz off on one of my bunkies or something. So, especially when you're a person that packs feelings, you're going to immediately pack your family's feelings whenever they telling you on their motherfucking phone that they got into a fight. You know, mama's crying or daddy's, you know, fired from his job. Something, you in your feelings. So some people didn't even call their family. Not because they couldn't, but because they didn't want to have to deal with the emotions of what their family was putting them through. You know, and I didn't realize how much it was until I got out of prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, I didn't realize, but it was so draining. I was like, yo, like, how did I allow them to have me like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Carrying on other people's emotions in prison can either get you fucked up or get you put in lock. And if you don't know what lock is, it's another prison inside of a prison. Like, you go to a cell for not even 48 hours. It's a 23-hour lockdown. And you only get maybe 2 showers a week. Maybe. And then you don't even get to use conditioner because they think that you're going to masturbate with conditioner. And I'm saying it like that because I never looked at my conditioner like, oh my God, my coochie. Oh, I need that. I never thought that when I looked at conditioner. So it was just so odd to me that they was like, you can't have conditioner. Bitch, you want my motherfucking hair to break and your shit is already hard. The water is already hard in prison. The fuck? We can't have conditioner? Couldn't have anything to moisten our lips. They want our shit to be fucking looking like a alligator's motherfucking ass. Like, our shit was like, bro. And they took that from us. And their excuse was, oh, you can, I love you too, baby. And their excuse was, oh, you can masturbate with that. You can fuck your celly with that. No, we can fuck our celly with our fucking mouths. What is you talking about? That didn't make no sense. Y'all barely come around making sure that our well-being is okay. It don't matter how loud we knock, how many times. It doesn't matter. Especially if it's a motherfucking officer that's in lock that don't give a fuck about nobody. They might not be on their phone. Some of them was even in the motherfucking bubble looking at motherfucking porn. I've caught several of them. So if they into that, or if they, whatever they into, they might even be into having another staff member back there with them chopping it up. While all of us is back here either fucking our celly, sleeping, reading a book, yelling out the door, yelling out the wall, trying to do a kite, like, for real. It was one of those that you was doing when you was in lock. I made sure you said real shit. Yeah, you might as well even say lock. Yeah. Yep, exactly. If you don't want your bitch sleeping with the next bitch, don't let her go to lock. Yeah. I never had a woman. Wait, I only had a woman one time when I went to lock. And that's my wife right now. And number one, when I first met her, I knew she was going to be my wife. So cheating was out of the question. Period. So, you know, honestly, I was just like, I wasn't really tripping. I thought I was going to end up back on the yard with her, but they really, like, was trying to be funny, and they ended up shipping me to another yard. But my wife made sure I was straight back there. She made sure I had my weed still. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had good books. I had clean linen. Like, I was straight. You know what I'm saying? Our peoples worked in the laundry. So it was like, I can get all my kites. I can send all my letters to her. I wasn't, and then if I went out and got rec time, shit, I wasn't worried about stretching these legs. I was worried about stretching this motherfucking lungs and yelling as loud as I can so my wife can hear me through the wall. Because luckily, you know, we was in the band. So the band room was right on the wall. So I can talk and they can actually hear me. So she'll be in that band room. We'll be singing to each other. It was just like, y'all would have been like, I know if people was watching it on TV, they would have been like, what the fuck do they be doing in prison? Anything we can to make a way to whoever the fuck we love, shit. If that means yelling through a brick wall, because guess what? We can hear. It's like a telephone. I don't give a fuck how stupid it looked. I bet you I was on that motherfucking back wall talking to my wife. Hey, singing songs, crying. Like, it be real back in live. Especially if you back there for a long time. You talking about, yeah, I remember them days. If you in lock for a long time, man, like, you don't really get to see the sun that often. You know what I mean? Like, you get to do rec, but it ain't like the sun shining down on you. That motherfucker got a gloom over that shit too. I'm not kidding. You just get to walk in this little bitty area. And sometimes you can get wrecked with other people that are either on the same level as you or, you know, the same cell as you. But if you ain't got no cell, you out there by yourself. Unless there's an officer that's back there that actually, like, either trying to get it over with, you know what I'm saying, and put people together, or they give a fuck. They like, shit, y'all need to be with people, you know what I'm saying? You already in your cell by yourself. So, I'm telling you, like, if you don't have a woman in lock, now, I will say this. Having a woman in lock can go one or two ways. And that's even with, well, I can't even really say that about the men, because I don't know if they have another man. I can't verify that, but I can verify this. But it can go one or two ways. You know, your woman is either going to be paranoid because she can't do shit for you while you back there. So she going to be paranoid, especially if you a hoe ass girl. Like, if you really, like, just be out there, like, she wondering if, she trying to find out immediately. Matter of fact, when they walking you back to lock, she already know who your cellie is. I kid you not. She know who your cellie is. She like, baby, you going to be all right. Your cellie is Pat. She like, oh, okay. Yeah, you going to be all right, babe. Pat going to make sure you good. Yeah, and Pat might be an old ass, random C3 patient is what they will call them. For real. Like, as long as it ain't somebody like, if they would have been like, who her cellie, and they would have been like, shorty, they would have been like, nah, hold on now. Another stud? Wait a minute. We can't change her room up? Yeah, I know she in trouble, but we can't change her room. They got an issue. They mad at each other. Now, I'm not really supposed to tell you that, but they really mad at each other. They can't be in cellies together. Am I lying? They can't be in the cell together. Listen, warden, what I need to do? File a grievance? File a separatees? I'm dead ass serious. That's why so many people will have so many separatees, because they trying to be with their woman. So they think putting the separatees on this person is going to put them on the other side of the yard. When really, it put them in a lot. Because why you scared of this many fucking people? People was doing that, but they was really believing, because at first it was working. You know what I'm saying? At first it was working. But when you do something too much on the yard that we was getting away with, it don't keep working like that. I promise. It works for a little bit. And then it stops. Sometimes abruptly. Sometimes you think it's going good and you hit a brick wall. Because it's not going good. They are setting you up because they caught on the first time. Seriously. They said, oh, you said that's how they tried to fuck. Yep. Yo, listen, let me tell you something. You got to be careful with that. It's just like, and like I said, telling, or talking about anything on anybody can be considered snitching, right? Let me tell y'all something. In prison, them girls that's with another girl, they don't give a fuck. You wanna know why? Because their main concern is they woman. Their main concern is they motherfucking woman. And I'm gonna make sure she ain't gonna cheat. Because I'm not going to even let her be put in that situation. Like, I'm looking out for her. That's how they thinking of it. And they start doing crazy things. They would tell. And the first thing somebody going to say is, she snitching. And the other person going to be like, nah, that's a domestic. That ain't got nothing to do with us. That ain't got nothing to do with us. That is a domestic. But as I told y'all before, them domestics, people thinking shit is a domestic, you gotta really be able to say, hey, this one ain't a domestic though. Something really happening. Help. You feel me? I did that before because I told this girl I didn't want to be with her no more. Y'all, if you haven't heard this story before, then you ain't no couch potato. We ain't gonna get into it today. Okay? But it's real. This shit be happening. And I'm telling you, especially if somebody's friends with the both of y'all, they don't want to get involved. So, that's a domestic. That's the card that says, I don't have to be involved, even if you getting your ass beat. And I don't really hear people say that much out here. Unless I was locked up with them, I hear them say that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really hear it like out here. You know, people, if they see, a couple fighting in the streets, they gonna jump in or say something. Some people will. But some people won't. I'm just saying. But on a yard, it's a no. If they together, this is a domestic. Oh, you right. You ain't lying. And Priya will be called if you get involved. And this is the thing. Sometimes you might, especially if you don't know, if you one of those people that's like this noble person and you gotta jump in on the yard, you fuck around and get Priya called on you. Both of the girlfriends will. You jumped in trying to save one of them, and they both called Priya on you, and now you in lot. Like, what the fuck did I do? You shouldn't have never got involved. This is a domestic. It ain't got nothing to do with you. I don't give a fuck how noble you thought you was. You don't do that. You do not do that. Because they will turn on you so quick. Shit, you might even jump in and take a few licks on the other person. And they both will beat the fuck out of you. And as you're getting stomped, you looking at both of them. Like, I was trying to help you. And they like, I know. I know, bitch. Get back. It's a domestic, and we don't know you like that. If you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesdays from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. If you haven't already done so, voted for the Couch for your favorite podcast in OKC for the 2025 OKC People's Choice Awards. That ain't all. Also, favorite couple, favorite artist, favorite R&B, favorite video, favorite album, single. Go vote for your girl. Don't play with me. Go vote for your girl. If you haven't already voted and you don't know how, go to the event page of 2025 OKC People's Choice Awards. Scroll down to discussions. Then all of the categories will pop up. It should be about 50 of them or some shit. And then vote accordingly. Period. Yes, I know you did. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here. It's Friday. Again, I do want to repeat this. I do this every Friday. If you are in the Oklahoma City area and you are getting drunk tonight and you need a designated driver, please do not drink and drive. Call the couch. Call my hotline. 404-666-5906. Please do not drink and drive. I don't give a fuck how close you think you are to the spot that you need to be at. It is not. Bless you. It is not that serious. I love you guys. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I will see you on Monday. Monday. I'm silly. Love y'all. Love you. Love you, Vigo. Love you, Twitch. Spotify, Apple, Pandora. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limit.